Hi, this is Connie Erickson, back with straight hair and glasses for another Live at 5. And let me just get started. I've been really anxious recently, and I don't know why. I can't really say. I'm not really an anxious kind of a person, but I do have a lot going on right now. We just got a new puppy, which I wasn't expecting, and I'm launching my couples communication course again. And just some other personal and professional stuff, same like everybody else. Who knows why? But it's that crazy wake up in the morning nauseous kind of anxiety. And like I said, I'm not really an anxious kind of a person, but I will say I have had my share of depression. Okay, that was scary to say. And right now, I don't know whether my friends and family are saying, "Really? Are you kidding me?" or "Duh, you think?" But either way, if you've never experienced horrible anxiety or depression, count your blessings because it's just awful. It doesn't make much rational sense and it can be completely debilitating. Even if you look okay on the outside, you can just be screaming on the inside. It's hard to focus on anything else. When you're depressed, you feel absolutely devoid of joy, a million miles away from loved ones in the same room, and you honestly believe that your existence is worthless. So, why am I telling you this? Trust me, I am wondering the same thing because this is really personal, but there's a good reason for it. I want to talk about how mood disorders interact with your relationship and what your partner should do. So, I've done a lot of work on my moods, and they're pretty much under control these days. But when I'm feeling super anxious or really depressed, my guy is great. He just looks at me and he says, "I really don't understand what you're going through. I don't understand it at all. I've never felt that way. But I'm really sorry you're going through this." Then that's it. We go about our days. He might ask me how I'm doing, but otherwise we just go about our days, together if it's on the weekend or individually if it's during the workday. And I think that's great. You see, he shouldn't do anything else. I mean, of course, I can ask him to do more sometimes, and once in a while that's fine, but for the vast majority of the time, that's all our partners should do. Does that seem cold to you? I'm sure it did to me when I was much younger. I'm sure I wanted my guy to make it all better, or maybe I even blamed him for my bad mood. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure he influenced it, but he didn't cause my anxiety or depression. The truth is, our partners can do very little to treat our anxiety or depression, and if they try, it really just becomes a bottomless pit. Wow, does that seem harsh? Um, I guess it is. It is harsh, but it's also really true. When you depend on someone else to make it better, it only works right then. It feels good in the moment, but it doesn't work in the long run. It's like taking cough medicine for pneumonia. Mood disorders suck. They wreak havoc on your psyche and often on your relationship as well. And depending on your partner to fix it only compounds the problem. No, fixing your mood disorder is your job, your responsibility. You owe it to yourself and your relationship. If you know you have a mood disorder, it's your responsibility to get treatment. And if you're in a bad mood much of the week, most weeks, you might have a mood disorder. There's so many resources out there. So if you want to see if you have a mood disorder, you could talk to your doctor, you could take quizzes online, you can even ask people in your life, like, "Do you think I might be depressed?" or "Do you think I have anxiety?" If you think or know that you have anxiety or depression or an anger issue or a personality disorder for that matter, it's up to you to manage it. Management can mean therapy and or medication, but it doesn't have to. Read a self-help book and utilize the tools in it. My favorite self-help book on mood disorders is David Burns' Feeling Good. But there are literally tens of thousands out there. And don't just read it. Do what it suggests. And if the first book doesn't work, try another. Start an exercise program. It's been proven that walking 20 minutes 3 times a week can be as effective as SSRIs, they're antidepressants, for mild to moderate depression. Try that. Try meditating. Anything. Just do something and commit to doing it or something else until it works. Um, Relationships can be challenging enough. Don't let your mood disorder be another hurdle to jump. And remember, even if they wanted to, your partner can't do it for you. You need to do it. Do it for your relationship, do it for yourself, and trust me, life is so much better when you do. Thanks a lot. I hope you get a lot out of this, as always, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.